Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to From the Ashes on About Face Media. How's everybody doing? I'm Rob, your co-host, along with my super sexy co-host, Rockford. And we're going to have Allie on here in just a hot second as soon as Joe adds her to the screen. And then we're going to be going absolutely fucking bananas. It's going to be a good time. Allie's leaving on her eye mask.
Hey, listen, this is 42. Okay? I just turned 42 on the 19th, so I got to keep up with them wrinkles.
You don't look a day over 63. Is your birthday really the 19th?
It was the 19th, yeah.
That's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, it is? Oh, is that why you didn't wish me happy birthday?
That was one of the reasons. Yeah. The other reason is I don't give a shit about other people.
Yeah. Oh, fact. Yeah. No, that's such a lie, because you flew all the way to Massachusetts to come to my wedding, and we had never even met in person. We had been friends for like 5 years, and we had never met, and you flew all the way to Massachusetts to be at my wedding. So,
you're like, come to my wedding, free food, free beer. I don't drink alcohol, so the food was awesome, and it was great food.
Yes, it was.
It was awesome. So you did have a really pretty fucking awesome wedding to be. Heidi Roswell is here. Brooke Alba.
Hello, Heidi. Where's she been?
She's been busy, man. She's been working. She's a hardworking individual. She's up there in New Hampshire too. So yeah, she's a busy lady. So yeah, I'm glad when she's here. Rock, how was your week?
Wedding, yeah. All right.
It's going good.
I was at that wedding. So great. Were you? Did we meet?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys met. He was sitting a couple tables from you. Yeah, you guys definitely could have met. Yeah.
Huh? No shit. I met some great people at your wedding. I had a really good time. Your dad was super cool, but I met some amazing veterans. What's that dude with the other dude I met that we need to have on the show that I was talking to with next to your dad for like 2 hours? $1 million business, $1 million something or other. I forget. Doesn't matter. Oh well, we'll get him. I'll talk to you afterwards.
Yeah. I had a bunch of rich people at my wedding, and they're all friends and they're all veterans, which fucking I love. Like I
want to be a rich veteran.
Friends, man. I know I want to be a rich veteran, but no, I have a fucking conscience because I can't charge veterans for their claims. Oh my God, I'd have so much money if I would charge veterans for doing their claim. I would be like, a
gazillionaire. How is that going, by the way?
Well, filing claims.
I'm getting a lot of feedback from people.
Yeah. So AI is in the game now. So that's fun.
So that's one of the things. That's what I tell people to do is I tell them to drop the CFR into ChatGPT and then drop their medical records into ChatGPT and then have them compare.
Yep. I'm having a lot of duty to assist errors for whatever reason. So that's cool. So that means that somebody is, I guess, doing their job. If they are recognizing that there's a duty to assist error, that means that somebody didn't go that extra step, right? Because when you submit a claim, the VA does have a duty to assist. And that means that they're going to look at your STRs. They're going to pull records. They're going to go to the archives. They're going to go to like ship's logs. They're going to do what they can to find evidence. And if they don't, and they deny your claim and it's in your STR, that's a duty to assist error because it's like right fucking there. So it's just extra work on the veteran because then you have to file extra paperwork. You have to appeal. It's a bunch of stuff. But a lot of people are telling me, not a lot, but more than what I have seen in the past years.
Allie, do you watch a guy named Caleb Hammer? He does the
That's a cool name though.
It is a cool name. Rocky's laughing because he already knows what I'm going to ask. That's so awesome.
The joke is that I'm laughing because ever since I looked him up the other day, I get his stuff on my social media popping up, and he's got the dumbest veterans I've ever met in my life.
No shit. Right? That's why I'm talking about this. What, Allie? What'd you say?
I don't know if you'll hate him. He's an idiot. I'll give him that. But you'll hate the veterans on there because he talks to the dumbest people.
Caleb Hammer.
Yep. You will.
Yes, he's the financial guy.
Yes. If you watch his videos, he's gonna fucking piss you off, dude.
Yes, I watch. I don't know why I like getting pissed off.
It's a Massachusetts thing, Allie.
and sometimes like, I genuinely feel for like the spouse. It's usually the husband. Did you see the episode where the reenactor who's got like $40,000 worth of guns? And the wife thinks he's gay because it's a Slovakian thing. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah. And he can't afford to feed his kids, but he's got 47 different firearms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's in like this green overcoat. And I'm like, bro, you gay. Just, I mean, whatever. Gay is gay, but fucking don't lie to yourself anymore. Like, it's 2026. You can just say, yeah.
That's awesome.
I go Brokeback Mountain with my friends. Like, it's fine. You don't have to lie about it anymore, right? Like,
well, there is no one that hates veterans more than another veteran. And you go to the comments and those things, and they are just trashing each other. Rocky, you are completely correct. I mean, it's just, where does he find these people that are like, oh yeah, I've got 100% disability and my army or my military retirement, whatever it may be. I make, $6,000 a month or whatever the number is.
And yeah,
and they're like, food.
I can't. It's people not knowing the difference between want and need, right? Like people don't know how to live below their means. Like I travel often, and I travel in weird places, but I don't spend my money on stupid shit. Like the books behind me, that's what I spend my money on is books because I like to read. I read about 100 books a year. It's what I do. I don't go out and I'm like, oh, I like that, I'm going to buy it. Oh, I like that, I'm going to buy it. Oh, I need a brand new car. Like people have no idea how to live below their means, and then they're crying about it. Like, I can't afford it. Yeah. Well, stop fucking buying shit you can't afford. Credit cards are not like for an everyday thing. Like, people are fucking stupid.
Coming from the white chick wearing her eye mask live on the radio broadcasting live from the Massachusetts suburbs.
It was a gift for my birthday. It was a gift for my birthday.
What are the lips? Are those pasties?
Yeah. No.
What is that for?
It's to cleanse the lips, remove lip membrane, and stick it to the lips. Remove it after about 20 minutes. Gently massage to absorb essence. Okay.
Rocky, I feel like Allie needs to lead us through a skincare routine one time.
Allie's going to show up next week, and her lips are going to be looking like she got Botox. Like,
dude, that's the one thing my husband said was a deal breaker. He's like, if you get lip filler, we're done. He's like, you can go get Botox, you can get your boobs done, go get your boobs done.
But her Brazilian booty right now is just kicking.
Yeah. It's hard finding pants my size though now because my butt is so big and my waist is so small. I don't have a Brazilian butt lift, right? So don't start that fucking rumor. But yeah, but that's the one thing Joe was like, yeah, because you're like,
I know, it cracks me up to no end, dude.
Oh my god, you're so hot. I can't. My thing's gonna die here. Hold on.
Would you get a
Brazilian butt? Would I do it?
No, I said Rocky. Would you get a lip filler? Would you get Botox, Rock?
No. I'm not letting anybody. Listen, I went and got a nerve study done today. That's the closest thing to people sticking needles in me I ever want.
The fuck's a nerve study?
They stick these needles in you, and they like make you move, like tense your muscles up while they put electronic like currents going through it.
Yeah,
it's a blast.
Joe says it's a blast. Why isn't your microphone on? Joe says it's a blast. I know of no one that's had more medical procedures than Joe. So yeah.
Apparently, me and Joe have a different opinion on what a blast is. Because
Don't. So I'm doing show prep, and I'm talking to a friend of mine who started jiu-jitsu like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, oh yeah, next time you go in, ask about this, that, and the other thing. And he kind of looks at me just like that. And I'm like, what's the matter? He goes, are you setting me up? And I'm like, I would do that, but I'm not right now. But I absolutely would do that to you. And he's like, I know, that's why I'm asking. So yeah, go into jiu-jitsu, poke them in the chest, and tell them you think you can kick their ass. They love that. Allie, how is your motorcycle relief project application coming along? I know you've spent a lot of time trying to get it right.
I almost finised. Good. Almost finished. Some of the questions are hard.
They are. Like, what is your name?
Sometimes I still go Rodriguez, and I'm like, nope, that's not my name no more. So one question. Don't rush me. I'm getting there.
No, I'm going to rush you. I'm going to keep applying pressure because there is nothing. I firmly believe you will get a lot out of a 1 week ride in Colorado or Arizona with a motorcycle relief project and a whole group of women veterans. I think you'll get a lot out of it. It's a great organization.
I know. And I don't know what is holding me back. I don't know why it's because like I'm still a novice writer, right? Like I don't have like the skills. I've watched the videos and these women are incredible writers. And I'm like, yeah, they're not at my level. So I'd be like the fallout. I'd be the fallout in the formation. And yeah.
You are wrong. You are wrong. They are not good writers.
How much experience do you need to be part of Motorcycle Relief Project?
1 year. You have to have ridden a motorcycle for 1 year. She's ridden one for 5.
Oh, shit.
3.
Well,
3 years.
Did you hear that comment?
I did.
Oh shit. Maybe your microphone's not off. Holy shit, she heard that. See, even our listeners are like, Allie, go do it. You're going to get nothing but good stuff out of it. Yeah. Folks, thank you for being here. Support those that support us. Please support Thigh Huggers. Please support Combat Flip Flops. Go to Combat Flip Flops, enter the code ABOUTFACE in all caps. You're going to get 30% off your order. We get 15% of that. Go to I already said Combat Flip Flops. Go to, what's the other one? Thigh Huggers. Go to thighhuggers.com. Enter the code ONESHOT in all caps. You're going to get 30% off your order. We get 15% of that, and that's what's keeping these lights on. And holy shit, they are fucking bright. You got to see this place. Joe has it lit up like fucking Christmas in here. It's insane. He's really good at what he does. Allie, what is going on in the VSO world these days? Anything exciting? Anything we need to be aware of? I mean, so the AI thing.
Yeah, that's happening. No, I haven't heard anything too crazy. I don't know about any bills that are in the House that are, they're still talking about the whole tinnitus and sleep apnea.
Richard Starr Act and all that shit.
Died down. I haven't heard anything new, nothing new to report.
Because there isn't. Yeah, because these jackasses went on fucking vacation and left us to fucking figure that shit out. Yeah. Fuck, I hate our government. Dude, anyway.
Yes.
So everyone that I have talked to about, hey, take the CFR, drop it into ChatGPT, drop your medical records into ChatGPT, every single person has exceeded 100% as far as VA compensation. Every single one. So I think when they start adding AI to the VSO, VSR thing, they're going to find that there's a lot of people that are underrated for their compensation. That's my opinion.
I believe that. I'm not 100%. I am maxed out. Like there's nothing left for me to do. And I don't think I would ever get to 100%. And I'm okay with that because I can't, like my knees I can't go any higher. I can't go any higher for mental health. Like you can't get compensated for having an attitude. So I'd be like at 1,000%. So that's not it. So, but I have all these guys that come in and they're like, oh, I'm 30%. And they're like Vietnam veterans. And I'm like, okay. And I never say, let's get you higher. I'm always like, let's see if there's anything else that we can add. Same. And I'll ask, do you have hypertension? Yeah. Okay, that's a presumptive. What about ischemic heart disease? Oh, yeah, I've had that for like 30 years. Well, that's a fucking presumptive. By the time I'm done, they're well over 100%. It's like, why do you wait 50 fucking years to file a claim? Do it. And don't be okay with 30%. Like if your boots on the ground.
Because like how they got treated.
Yes, I know. And it fucking drives me nuts because we're supposed to be better than that. Like our government, like, I don't know. Don't get me started. You're going to make my eyebrows itch.
Your eyebrows. Oh no!
Look how.
Ladies and gentlemen, Allie is peeling. David Cooper is here. Holy shit! David Cooper and I worked together for a couple of years down in Fort Sam Houston. That dude is one of the best soldiers I've ever had the chance to work with. I'm glad you're here, Dave. What do you call it? I think when they start dropping AI into all this, they're going to find that almost every veteran is underrated. And guys, don't forget your
secondaries. Like secondaries.
Exactly.
Like there's so much. Like for instance, I just did a claim. Veteran was connected for hemorrhoids. The hemorrhoids began to bleeding so much that he actually developed like anemia. Like there's so much blood loss. And I'm like, well, if you're service connected for hemorrhoids and bleeding, and I'm reading, and I'm like, can I do it? How long? I'm like, have you been under care of a physician? Yep. Blood work came back. Definitely anemia. Boom, got him rated and the anemia gave him 100%.
And herein lies the conversation we had at the start of the show with that jerk off Caleb Hamer. I have got to understand what exactly does it look like? What is your military service I can only think of a Navy joke that causes you to have hemorrhoids.
So if you came in without hemorrhoids and you left with hemorrhoids, that's service connected. So you don't need like, oh, it's my MREs, or it was, I spent time with the Iraqis and we ate fucking goat and pepper, like whatever the fuck. Like if you didn't have it when you come in, you have it when you get out, you file. So they don't ask you how, like when you go for your examination, they'll be like, well, how did you develop hemorrhoids? I don't know. I fucking sat in a porta potty in 150-degree fucking heat and I was pushing too hard.
I'm asking because every fucking thing else, you have to have a nexus letter. And why do my knees hurt? Because I jumped out of an airplane and fucking blah, 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 blah. But straining. They just assume, that's fucking
excessive constipation and straining.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you listen to this show. We are here to help you. Well, it's one of the reasons, that and because your parents make you. Other than that, that's why what were you about to say, Rocky?
And everybody is, when they come in, you get your butthole checked. So if you don't have hemorrhoids in your entry exam, but you have hemorrhoids in your exit exam, please file.
Okay. I love Rick's comments. Allie should be compensated for her attitude problem. That's excellent. All right, Allie, love talking to you. You're my favorite part of the show. You're everybody else's favorite part of the show. I'm going to kick you to the curb now so I can get Kyle on the show and we can talk about iron resistance. Does that sound like do you want to stay?
No, I'm going to go shower.
You got STD, right?
I have an STD.
You have shit to do?
Oh, yes, that kind of STD.
You got to go drink that orange drink.
I'm going to go do helicopter. He's like waiting for me, so.
I can't wait till tomorrow when I pull all these and I turn them into like clips and whatnot, and that comes up.
Yeah, that's no, on a serious note, on a very, very serious note, and then I'll let you go. We buried one of our firefighters today. His name was Kyle Machado. He was an 8-year Navy veteran. Guys, when I tell you, like, all fucking serious, like, I'm not even fucking around right now. If you are suffering from depression, if the thoughts are coming in, if you're turning dark, if you're avoiding family and friends, please, for the love of all that is fucking holy, please tell somebody, because we lost a good fucking person. We lost a good firefighter and a good veteran and a good man and a father and a husband because he didn't reach out. What is this gentleman's name? His name is Kyle Machado. Can you say it one more time for the audience? Kyle Machado. Well, Kyle Machado will be in our thoughts and prayers tonight. I'm very sorry for your loss. Yeah. Please reach out to somebody. The city of what is it? City of Taunton. Taunton. I'm like Terramount, Taunton. How do you say it? Did you just point to your tit and say Taunton? It says on my shirt. It says Taunton Veterans. This is what we're gonna have to get a PG rating for the show because of you. I can't wait. Next week, I'm showing up in a fucking bra. So me too. Yes. Hey, I love you guys. Be good. Reach out. Call somebody. Don't fucking kill yourself. That's the coward way out. You're not cowards. So. Well worded. Ladies and gentlemen, Allie. Have a great night, Allie. Thanks for being here. Bye. The honesty of your face right now. That's a lot of energy in one woman right there. She is high strung. That is the definition of ADD, ADHD right there. All right, let's get this done. Let's talk to Kyle. I've been waiting for this for a while. Kyle, how the hell are you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up, man? Welcome to From the Ashes and About Face Media. How's your day?
It's been great. I appreciate you guys having me on tonight.
Thanks for taking time.
We really appreciate it.
It was a little last minute, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, we're ready. Actually, just got done listening to your guys' previous podcast on my tractor like an hour ago. It was awesome. The legal guy that had the advice.
Oh, Brad Cummings.
Yeah, Brad Cummings. Yep. So that was
he had some
cool.
good stuff to say.
Insight on that guy. So
he always has some. We get some decent guests once in a while. I mean, we fuck it up completely, but we have some decent guests once in a while. So yeah, glad to hear it. I appreciate you listening to past shows. That means a lot to us. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Well, with that being said, tell us about you. So tell us about, like, when did you join the military? Why did you join the military? What branch were you? Tell us this story.
Well, Rob, I have to be completely honest. I personally am not a veteran.
Better. We like that even better. So that means that you are a supporter of veterans and you have not served yourself. That means even more to us. So keep talking.
Appreciate that. Yeah. So the vision for this entire project kind of stems from my grandfather, who was a World War II Marine. And it kind of all stems from a single phone call I had with my grandpa. He was 91 years old at the time. I was just kind of doing a wellness call on him, and he seemed out of breath. And I thought, well, gosh, something's wrong. Is he having a heart attack or something? And he literally said to me, Kyle, I'm in the middle of my bench press set. I'm going to have to call you back. So there he is at 91. You know, I'm in my mid-20s at that point, and my 91-year-old grandpa's in better shape because, you know, that's the era he was in. He was a 91-year-old World War II Marine. And I ended up calling him back, you know, and talking to him, and he was fine and everything. But I'm just thinking in the back of my head, man, he's 91 in better shape than most people in their 20s. So he was a mental health.
That's awesome.
I appreciate that. And he was a mental health counselor. So I like to think he was probably 50 years ahead of his time. And the guy liked his beer. He was a German, you know, and drank a lot of beer, but he lifted weights, and he had this healthy lifestyle, and the fact that he always emphasized physical fitness. So I'm just using what his, you know, he's passed away since, but I'm just trying to use his mantra and his lifestyle, trying to apply it to veterans and first responders that are struggling now.
What was your grandfather's name?
Edward Allball.
Thank you.
So, yep,
Appreciate hearing that. Thank you to Edward. That's awesome, dude. I love hearing I love that. Well, how did the Iron Resistance Foundation come about then?
Yeah, so I've always had this idea in the back of my mind. I've run into people throughout my life that have honestly made this mission possible. A couple of them being veterans. My best friend in the world killed. He's an Air Force veteran. Brent Duffield, who I played college football with. He was an Army Ranger sniper. Both those guys are on our board. And the second,
we're not going to skip over that. We're not just going to gloss over that point you just dropped in the middle of an interview. Who'd you play for? Please say CSU.
Malone University. You know, they were like Division III essentially in Ohio. But we got to play the Hall of Fame.
Try and don't. Well done to you.
Appreciate that, guys. So, yeah, they're on the board. You know, Brittany Knappenberger, she's our fitness leader. She had a twin sister that passed away in Afghanistan in 2011 as a veteran. So veteran nonprofits are near and dear to her heart. She's very physically fit, a good instructor. So naturally, we recruited her to run our fitness program. She's been doing absolutely phenomenal on that. So
how big is this organization? Is this just a couple people, or is this like a national organization?
Right now, yeah, it's small right now. We just started in 2024. Started exercising with veterans at the local fire department in 2025. So we are new and up and coming, but we're getting more of a backing every week. We have more and more veterans showing up for our workouts. And the ultimate pie in the sky dream for us is to build a holistic care center evolved around lifting weights, having group mental health counseling, nutrition services, and ultimately tertiary care. So that would be like cold. You guys ever done a cold plunge or a sauna? You guys ever done anything like that?
I love my cold plunge. It's on the fritz right now. It's been broken for a month, which really pisses me off, but I fucking love my cold plunge.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Rock, you ever done a cold plunge?
I have. It's not fun at all.
It's not fun while you're in it, but afterwards, that dopamine dump, it's irreplaceable. I mean, you can't get that shit anywhere else. I'm sure cocaine, but I mean, I'm going to have to take your word for it. I mean, I have no idea.
But
Joe was shaking his head. He's like, it's pretty similar. Not the same. Jesus Christ, dude. You're not welcome anymore. So tell us about the Iron Resistance. What is it? It sounds like it's group classes. Am I reading that right?
So we started doing a mobile unit. Since we're waiting on capital to hopefully build or purchase a building and renovate it, we thought, well, let's meet veterans where they are. Mm-hmm. So my buddy Caleb came up with the idea of purchasing a trailer. We outfitted it with state-of-the-art weight equipment, and we basically pull up the fire departments on Saturday mornings, and we start working out. It's been really kind of a growing and fun thing. And I'd say the coolest organic thing that's happened with this entire experience is you see the veterans that have combat experience. You know, let's say we have 5 stations at this workout. The veterans that have served together, they kind of branch out on their own. So they're organically having camaraderie that they've been missing for years, and that's happening on its own. So that's been exactly why this organization started. That's why we're trying to do this. So that's been really awesome to see.
Where are you guys located, Kyle?
Right now in Ohio, so Bolivar, Ohio. So pretty. You guys are in Colorado, correct?
Well, Rob's in Colorado. I'm in Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida. So, okay, it's a nationwide podcast. That's cool.
Literally. And we're live. We start off as a live broadcast, and then tomorrow I edit out all the uhs and ums and whatever Rocky said that was stupid, and then I fucking hang it where all the podcasts go. So yeah, we're live right this second. So you're live right now on hang on, Heroes Media Group, WTF Radio, and of course About Face Media. So yeah, you're broadcasting in several different places right now.
That's very cool. Very cool.
Isn't it? And you look good doing it too, and that's the important part.
Well, thank you guys. You guys are inspiration for this.
Iron resistance. How does somebody get involved?
Absolutely. We do have a full webpage. I think that, I don't know if Rocky had pulled that up or Joe.
That's Joe's hard work. Joe's the glue.
Joe's the glue.
We just sit here and talk like idiots. Joe does the hard work.
There you go. So yeah, I would say get on our webpage, check us out, see what we're trying to do. There is a full 3D rendering of the facility we're trying to build currently. So that's on there. We have a multi-purpose room, a gym, and the tertiary care stuff would be on the sides there, like the cold plunging. And we're trying to have an outdoor area as well for outdoor turf. So there's a way to contact us. If you're a veteran struggling and you need somebody to talk to, email, we can talk to you. If you're a local person in Ohio, come work out with us. We want you there. We want you at the workouts. You can literally roll off the couch and do the workouts, or if you're a physically fit person, the beauty of these workouts is they're designed any fitness level you can completely attend and you can do really well with. And nobody judgment. We're all here to support you no matter where you're at in your fitness journey. So,
ooh, you got yoga too.
Joe's
scrolling through your page as we talk. What did you say about it's you?
Oh, no. I was saying the yoga is kind of up and coming yet. We don't really have a yoga instructor, but we're looking for one actively. So
I know a couple people.
Yeah, there you go.
Might connect you with some folks. And I'm thinking of like all my veteran friends that live in Ohio right now. And I'm like, as soon as the show's over, I'm looking to see if they're listening or not. And if they're not, I'm going to send you to them. I'm going to send them your contact information after the show. Yeah, I said that right. Sorry, words are hard.
Yeah, we appreciate that, Rob. We love to take them on, show them the ropes. And even if they don't want to work out, we serve coffee. I have a veteran that comes and his Ground Force Coffee is his coffee name. And sometimes we just shoot the breeze and drink coffee, just hang out, and they get that camaraderie. So you don't have to necessarily do the workout to be present. So we're always open door.
That's awesome. So people don't have to necessarily, you encourage it, but they don't necessarily have to. That's cool. I love that's outstanding. I really like what you're doing there. That's super cool. What does the future of Iron Foundation look like, or Iron Resistance, excuse me? And why Iron Resistance? Where did you come up with that?
Just to shoot names around, just thinking for years. I had years to think about this plan. So that's just kind of what I came up with, and what are we doing? We're using weights to resist depression, to resist mental health issues, resist, once these guys come out of the service physically fit, there's a temptation to maybe fall off the wagon physically. So I was just kind of blending the iron and resisting all these negative impacts that veterans have when they get out of the service. So, and then obviously the foundation gives you the nonprofit aspect. So
I feel like he's looking right at me. Feeling a little guilty right this second. And Joe and Rocky knows about it too. So that's a whole nother conversation. How do you get people? I mean, obviously your program is amazing. How do you recruit people? How do you veterans and firefighters? I mean, first responders. I mean, how do you find them, or how do they find you? I mean, just from the website. I mean, how are you finding your people?
So far, it's been honestly word of mouth and a little bit of Facebook posts. So we're on Facebook. So if you can follow us, we'd be really appreciative of that. But honestly, organically, that's kind of the way I wanted it. We have new faces every workout, every Saturday, people showing up. They found us either on social media or their buddy told them, hey, why don't you go work out with these guys? All are welcome. We do allow civilians in, but we request a $10 donation. But we're trying to keep the mainstay veterans, first responders for the most majority of the workout. So
now you said, I don't know if you said this in the beginning or maybe I just missed it. I do that sometimes. So The when you guys do these workouts, you said the fire stations and things like that. Is that your primary source of where you do the workouts at currently with your trailer?
The apps, yeah, for right now, until we get our own facility, we're just completely mobile. And the Bolivar Fire Department here in Bolivar, Ohio, was nice enough to let us use their entire back area to work out. So it's just a huge blacktop in the back of the firehouse that we use right now, and it actually works great because we can set up stations. It's flat, gives us a nice good surface to put weights on. So shout out to the Bolivar Fire Department for helping us out.
Now, what kind of workouts do you guys do?
We call them high intensity interval training. So we have kettlebells, dumbbells, row machines. We throw those in there. Medicine balls, Atlas stones are kind of a cool addition we've had, and sandbags. So really any implement that we can use to do full body workouts.
So more of a functional fitness type.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm more of a traditional weight guy myself, but try getting 30 people through a traditional lift. It's almost impossible to do that in 30 minutes. So that's why we break it up in stations with full body functional fitness.
Why did you pick this? Why fitness? Why attack this from this angle and not a different one? Why did you pick? Oh, you talked about your grandfather, obviously, and I get that. But I mean, and everything that I'm reading tells us that the best thing for mental health is to get in the gym and work out. That's better than medications. Yeah, it's just movement in general. Yeah. So yeah, how did this? I mean, I understand your grandfather and all, but I mean, how did you put all this together? Because this is awesome. I really like what you're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. There's a buzzword out there, muscle centric medicine. Okay, so Western medicine's always been pills, right? Pills, medicine, and rarely does it mention upstream focus, which physical fitness. If you would work out 5 to 6 days a week, we could probably avoid many issues in the medical field. So health problems, heart disease, diabetes, blood pressure. A lot of these can be, I'm not saying fully eliminated, but we can definitely catch them upstream by focusing on physical fitness. So my propensity would be, let's try this stuff first. Let's try weights. Let's try, maybe a nutrition course, try yoga, just get people physically active. I'm not saying it's going to, cure depression, but it definitely helps. And what that doesn't help, I think the camaraderie that these veterans are missing, that's the missing piece. They don't get that, I feel like, as they should in the civilian world. So we're trying to combine physical fitness, the camaraderie, and a space, just to basically save space for them to come and feel wanted, feel like there's somebody there to support them.
I think you're right on point with that, Kyle. We talk about this a lot on here about peer-to-peer, and a lot of times, especially military members, first responders, we're relational beings, however you look at it. But at the end of the day, when we leave the military, we've created that relationship. We leave and we stop all relationships at that point. Guy could live across the street and I won't talk to him for some reason. So I think you're spot on with, hey, these workouts give them that spot. They have something in common to talk to people about. They have something, some similar experiences. 2 firefighters are going to have similar experiences. 2 police officers, similar experiences, right? 2 guys in the military, similar experiences. So that's good stuff.
How can we support this, Kyle? How can our listeners support this? Obviously, I mean, you're looking for money for this new building, which is awesome. What else are you looking for? And our most of our listeners are multimillionaires, so we really appreciate that. And I'm sure they're going to send you buckets of money after hearing this interview. Joe just pulled up the whole make a pledge thing. What do you call it? What can our listeners do to support what you're doing?
Absolutely. I think just honestly, you guys giving us a platform is tremendous. Listeners, honestly, just think about us. Keep us in your prayers. We're really looking for support. If you're a corporation, we are looking for a corporate sponsor. I think someday it's not out of the realm of possibility to give naming rights to this facility. So we're going to call it a holistic care center. The name above that door really depends on who steps up to really help us out. And I think it's also worth noting this board is a completely voluntary. We are never going to take $1 of donor dollars for ourselves for any sort of stipend or payback. This will 100%, every dollar that goes into our foundation is given back to the veterans and the services that we provide for them. So I just want them to know that at least it's going to a good place, going to somewhere that, we're not taking 10% off the top. That's not going to ever happen for our foundation. 100% of proceeds go to helping veterans feel better.
Do you need coaches? Do you need equipment? If our listeners have like an extra barbell laying around the garage or something like that, is that something you could make use of, or not really?
We can always use weights. That's something we did just buy, Rogue Fitness is a huge fitness company right down the street. We did just go down to Columbus on Friday and pick up a crazy amount of dumbbells. Ian, one of the veterans that works out with us, he was a huge help for me. So thanks, Ian, for going down there with me. Yeah, we loaded those up in the truck, brought them back, and we lifted with them on Saturday. So we can use any help. How about that? Any veterans listeners want to help us with, we're open arms. So we just appreciate you guys listening to us.
You got any swag yet? You got it selling t-shirts, stickers, hats, that kind of thing yet?
We got some t-shirts we can send you guys away. That'd be great.
I mean, our listeners, I'm sure, are going to want to buy them to support you. So yeah.
We don't have them online yet, but we'll definitely get them there soon.
All right, cool. Love it. Which reminds me, Joe, I have a box of shit for you in my truck from Scotty Frazier. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. I'm glad you said that way. Thank you. We did an interview a few weeks ago, and I almost never see Joe, so I didn't have a chance to give him all his swag. What do you call it? I forgot what I was going to say. All right. Anyway, Rocky, he's all yours. Give him the 2 minutes.
Kyle, this is what we do. Number one, I want to say thank you for coming on. Thanks for sharing iron resistance with us. As you guys go through the phases, reach out. We'd love to have you on to explain each phase. And as you guys build up and, be like, hey, this is how we need help or what we're doing. And we'd love to have you on to explain that. But just like any elevator pitch, we're going to give you about a minute to just kind of explain. Maybe we missed something. Maybe Rob missed something. He does that. See that head? He's not very smart with a brain like that. You'd think he was. But just anything we may have missed, this is your time. You got like a minute. Just tell us whatever you got left.
Absolutely. I just want to say thank you to all our service members, veterans, first responders. Thank you guys for everything you guys do. I think it's time that we as a private sector start lifting you guys up and truly just start helping you guys in a way that, we can do functionally through medicine, through weights, through nutrition services. I'd like to shout out all the veterans. If you are, like Ali said, if you guys are struggling, find somebody, just to talk to, maybe pick up a weight. It can't hurt you. So I'm not saying it's going to help you 100%, but maybe find a friend that'll lift some weights with you. I promise you'll feel better doing that. And then just slowly start make yourself feel better. Maybe go for a walk, maybe take a class or something on physical fitness. So you're never alone. We're here to help you. Even if you live a half country away, just reach out to us. We're always there to help. With the internet now, we can always, you're never more than a phone call away or email away. So just know that you're not alone.
Why is it when Ali says it, it sounds so angry? But when he says it, it sounds so
because she's an angry person.
She's funny though. I like listening.
I got two things for you before we let you go.
Yes,
Number
sir.
one, when people hear the words iron resistance, what do you hope they feel?
Absolutely. I just hope that resonates with them, that we're here, we're standing with you, and we're going to stand together, lifting weights and feeling better every day.
Okay. And then the last thing for you is, listen, Rob loves to do a safety brief on Mondays for some reason. So,
for some reason,
he likes to keep people safe, but it's Monday. We got to go through the whole week until next Monday. What do you got for the listeners to keep them safe?
Oh gosh, I got nothing for that. Help me out, guys.
Well, it's always one of those like, hey, don't forget to wrap your dick, or don't drink and drive, or that's our typical ones. Every once in a while,
cooler go-kart, you will get a DUI, things like that.
Okay.
That's what the kind of shit we're looking for. Why is there no one that helps vets in distress? There is. There's lots of people. They're on the radio right this second, as a matter of fact. What were you going to say, Kyle, before I interrupted you?
Oh, I had nothing, to be honest. I failed the safety brief, guys. So I'm sorry.
Wow, man. Well, you don't give a little briefing before everybody starts working out and being like, hey, don't hit yourself in the shin or something?
Well, we just tell them to stretch. Don't tear anything. Don't sue us. So.
So what I hear him saying is, make sure you drink water and stretch, and it'll solve all your life problems.
Thank you, Rocky.
True.
You summarized it perfectly for me.
That's what I heard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been talking with Kyle with the Iron Resistance. Kyle wants you to come get a workout with him in October in Ohio. So yeah, if you're in the Ohio metro area, Vance Schweitzer, I'm talking to you right this second. Go check out the Iron Resistance. They would love to have you. So yeah, Kyle, I can't thank you enough for taking time away from your Monday night to be a part of our show and our audience. We really, really appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate
thank you,
very
Kyle.
much. Have a
Come
great
back
one.
anytime, Kyle, and thank you so much. Well, that was easy. I love what they're doing, dude.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It is. We
Yeah.
all, and forget we fought for our, we always, I know very few veterans who get out of the military and then really focus on their physical fitness. It's just, it doesn't happen it falls off.
It falls off, and then they have to come back. Then they start getting depressed because now they're not as physically fit. So it's like that thing. Then they isolate, and then now they're fat. They're isolating, and then they got to turn around, and it's a long road ahead at that point. But no, when I heard about them and I was told that, so I was like, you think they'd come talk to us? Because yeah, the whole holistic health thing, process. And I love that Kyle's not a veteran, that he's not a first responder. He's just a guy with a grandpa who told him a cool story. Then he was like, hey, my grandpa's 91, outdoing most people. I think that's awesome.
I agree. And folks that are not service members at some point that decide to open a nonprofit to support veterans, I think that means a whole lot more, because those are folks that are just doing it out of love. They just really like veterans, and they want to see good things happen. So I really appreciate that more from someone who is not a service member who starts a nonprofit and wants to support the veteran population. That means a whole lot more as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Should we talk about Combat Carl and our favorite?
Listen, let's do it. Let's do it.
I love how happy you are about the smile on your face. Is so awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, Rock.
Go ahead. No, you do your intro. You say what you got to say, and then
ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at on your screen, if you're listening to us on the radio, you can't see it, but if you're watching us live, what you're seeing right now is the Space Force's new, Class A uniform. And holy shit, it is fucking horrible. They look ridiculous. Why did no one in Space Force say, hey, let's make uniforms and we don't want to look like Star Trek or fucking Starship Troopers? No. Why? Why do they look like they are prepping for the next episode of Star Trek?
Listen, they look like a bunch of JROTC kids.
They do. Uniform. Did you hear what Joe just said?
No.
He goes, and they're called Space Cadets.
Guardians.
Guardians.
Yeah.
That's what are you guarding me from? They fucking crack me up. Look, I get it. I love that we're innovative and they do look like mall cops. The bosses. I agree. I love that we're being innovative. We're the first country that's got a space force and all that cool shit and blah, 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 blah. We're defending against the aliens. I love it. Why do they have to look so ridiculous?
The best part about this whole thing is the blue cord.
It is. I was thinking the same thing. Why the fuck do they have a blue cord? Did you not ask anyone else in the military what a blue cord stands for?
Like,
you did not.
I saw that and I was like, I know it's a dark blue. It's not a baby blue, but it's still a blue cord. Why are you wearing a blue cord? That's my thing. Like, cords have significance in the military.
Yes. They don't just hand that shit out unless you're in the Space Force, apparently. For those that don't know, in the United States Army, a blue shoulder cord, as you see in this picture, is usually indicative of infantry, and it is exclusive to the infantry. They have earned that shit. So to see it on the shoulder of some Space Force jerk off just fucking cracks me up to no end.
They're fighting aliens, though.
They're fighting aliens. Oh my God, I love this. This is the coolest thing ever, dude.
The best thing is the cord was, I was like, you know what? They got the cord. They got those dumb bus driver caps.
They do. We had those for a little while.
What's going on with the gloves? Why are they wearing the white gloves? Are they going to a funeral? What's going on here?
Are they taking a turn at the Tomb of the Unknown? I mean, what are we doing here? For all of the Guardians who are unnamed, killed in combat. What the fuck is that? I mean,
patch on the arm.
And she's got a ribbon on the far right, far left, whatever you want to call it. She's got a ribbon on. I'm dying to know what that ribbon is. I would love to know, or even what their little fucking things on their chest are. I don't know. Whatever, man. I see a private, I see an officer, and I see I can't even tell what their ranks are.
They're all the same. They all have like 2 stripes or whatever.
Yeah, I can't even tell. It doesn't matter. Either way, Space Force, you're ridiculous. No one respects you. Figure that shit out. You look stupid.
What? I have a guy I used to work with. He actually transitioned. He was a commo guy, transitioned over to the Space Force. I think he's like an E9 or E8. I feel like messaging him and be like, "Hey, Joe, what's the deal?"
Let me see a picture of you in your new uniform, bro. It's so awesome. All right. Well, now that we're done making fun of the Space Force, I feel like we should knock out our Never Forgotten, as much as we don't want to. It's important. We have to do it. It's very important. Ready? All right, man. Pull them up. Ladies and gentlemen, our Never Forgotten tonight is Sergeant First Class Alwyn C. Cash, Medal of Honor recipient, the first Black service member to receive the nation's highest honor for combat actions in Iraq or Afghanistan. On the night of October 17th, 2005, Sergeant Cash, a platoon sergeant at the time with 1st Battalion, 15th Infantry, 3rd Infantry Division, pardon me, I'm reading off the screen as we go, was on a nighttime mounted patrol near Samarra, Iraq. I fucking hate that place. What a shithole. When his Bradley fighting vehicle struck an IED. Long story short, Sergeant Cash went back into that Bradley fighting vehicle and continued to recover soldiers, kept going back in to get soldiers out of that Bradley fighting vehicle while he himself was on fire. Sergeant Cash ultimately succumbed to his wounds, and again has received the Congressional Medal of Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, as you say your prayers to your family, please remember Sergeant First Class Cash and his family. This is a long time ago. This happened quite a while ago, but I'm sure his family is still in mourning. So thank you to our listeners for your support of our Never Forgotten segment. If you know someone whose name you would like remembered, would like us to bring them up, and listeners, our listeners send us a lot of names, and we do put them on the air. So thank you for keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Space Force, for taking the heat off of Air Force. I love our listeners. That's awesome. Yeah, no more Air Force jokes, because now the Space Force sucks worse. Are there Space Force bases?
Mm-hmm.
Are they?
Oh, you got to see. Buckley is a Space Force base?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
Yeah, they changed it.
They just take Air Force bases and make them space bases now?
Yeah.
Oh, but is there a new, does anyone know? I got to see our listening audience right now. They're all shaking their heads at me. Is there a new Space Force base? Did they just convert them? Have they created a new one? Is there like Space Force base Almquist somewhere or something? I don't know.
Their headquarters is now in Alabama.
Alabama? Okay.
That makes sense.
It does. Are they building a base there, though, or are they just taking over an Air Force base? Do you know?
There's like 3 There's like 3 Air Force bases there. They probably just gave them one of those.
We've got plenty. Take as many as you need.
I don't understand why there's so many bases in Alabama. There's nothing else there, but
Space engineering.
That's
is
why.
big out there.
Space engineering is big in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
You're such a fucking geek. I love that you know that.
Yeah,
and he's a Marine.
I know. He's the smartest Marine I know. I'm going to have to see a DD-214 because he's way too smart to be a Marine.
Peterson is a Space Force base also. Yeah.
I'll have to look that one up. Are you sure? I believe you. Yep. I believe you. There will be a Space Force base on the moon. There will? Cool. All right. I'm loving every second of this. Very cool. Are you, have you heard anything more about the Lincoln? The USS Lincoln. Randy, have you heard anything more about the Lincoln?
Those guys are going to be good.
On its way back.
It's on its way back?
It's coming back. It's getting replaced.
3 months longer than a normal cruise. I don't know what they're mentioning about.
So Our Navy. I hate when I do that. I keep doing this like it's a fucking condom. I hate that I do. It's a bad habit I have now. Our Navy rep here in the building says, "What a bunch of pussies." I fucking love that. I mean, look, you're not supposed to compare trauma and all that shit, and it's not supposed to compare like, hey, who's had it harder and who's had it tough and blah, 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 blah. But good Lord, jumping off of an aircraft. I've always wanted to jump off an aircraft carrier. Don't get the wrong impression, but not for the reasons that they did. It'll hurt you. They are pretty tall. Have you ever done a swim? Like off the boat? You were on an aircraft carrier, weren't you?
Too many sharks.
Too many sea snakes and other things.
Sea snakes?
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing about the Navy that
Sea snakes?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Rock? Say it again.
Sea snakes?
I just wanted to hear you say that. Try to say that again because that was fucking.
Say it.
Did he say sea snakes? He did, in fact, say sea snakes, which I didn't know were a thing until this conversation.
Oh, yeah, they suck.
Why the fuck do you two know this?
I'm the men's department of the Navy.
Oh, folks, if you ever want to be in the listening audience at the Cat House, we can make something happen. So yeah, Rock, I don't know if you saw that, but we're getting a lot of inquiries about the location of our studio right now at the Parker Cathouse. Most of them are coming from local police officers, which I really like. So yeah. If you want to be in the listening audience at the Parker Cathouse, reach out to us. We'll see what we can make happen. No, you can't touch the merchandise. Very important. All right, let's call it a night. Football's coming up before too long. In just a few weeks here, we're going to have NFL football that we'll be competing against. Yay. Don't be calling in sick, Rocky, just because your team's playing.
I will never.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to From the Ashes on About Face Media. I can't thank you enough for all of you being here. Very sincerely. Have a great rest of your night. We will see you next Monday, and thanks a lot. Watch out for your peeps, folks. Thank you.